This segment of Delmarva Life is brought to you by Kitchen Concepts Plus.
Well, here we are a little more than 2 weeks into 2020. The decorations are down, the presents are put away. Do you look around your home and like what you see? Maybe it's time to update your decor. How about a new kitchen? You know, an updated kitchen can really make a home shine. That's why I visited our friends at Kitchen Concepts Plus to see what's new in kitchen design. With a new year, you may be thinking, new kitchen. If that's the case, you need to see Mike Donahue of Kitchen Concepts Plus. He can help you make sure it's on point with the latest in kitchen design. So Mike, when we were here last month, we were talking about trends, and we're going to kind of go in a little deeper and talk specifically with color.
Absolutely. And probably one of the strongest trends that we've seen over the last few years is white, white cabinets.
Yeah.
And it's been a really bright white. Now what we're seeing coming down the pike and for 2020 are still white being strong, but more tonal colors of white. So you'll see like a lighter off-white or a creamier white or something like this, which is not, again, a stark, bright white.
And you have some blues in there.
Yeah, blue has been a trending color for the last year or two, very strong right now, and not necessarily as a whole kitchen, but as accent pieces, primarily islands and specialty pieces, and darker blues, not the powder or robin's egg blues, but a really dark blue.
And of course, wood colors, they never really go out of style, they just kind of change a little bit.
They change a little, right, and we've seen that recently as well. We're seeing more oaks and more woods come back, but not in the red tones. We're seeing more in the brown and light gray tones. So those rich colors, just a comfortable warmth is what we're seeing brought into the kitchen.
And this one up here looks like it's just a combination of both.
It is, yeah. So the other part of the experience in the kitchen is a kind of a tactile or a feel. And so some of the woods are actually distressed in a way that have a sort of a texture to them. So it's not just the color, but it's the texture that makes it part of the style.
Let's talk hardware, and you have a display over here, and I'm seeing some colors I haven't seen before. I mean, they're not in a while at least.
Not in a while,
yeah.
Right. Yeah, so this is probably the predominant and still a strong trend. It's satin nickel or stainless look. We are definitely seeing chrome, particularly in bathroom fixtures. A lot of chrome, I think lending itself to more contemporary designs. We are also seeing a kind of recovery of black, matte black particularly, not bright shiny, but more of a matte black. And then this is probably what you were talking about before, of colors that you haven't seen in a while, but really showing up in the trends, particularly with some of the dark colors. And you can see that as an example on a dark blue cabinet, really popping as a trend.
All right, so we've got the cabinets and we got the hardware. What do you say we go talk about some countertops?
Sounds good.
And here we have those cabinet pieces, and you actually have some quartz pieces here because white, we're seeing it in the countertops?
Absolutely. And white is not a color that's naturally occurring in granite. Most of those are darker stones with more warm tones to them. So the white is definitely with the quartz. And as you can see with the grays and the blues particularly, the complementary colors of the white just give you a lot more choices there.
Yeah, and I love how these pieces with the blue in them pull out the colors in the cabinets.
They do. And even the blue, as an example, is not a readily available color in nature, so it works well. It works well here.
And with the other pieces and the other components, you can mix and match a little bit.
You can, right? And we're also seeing a trend with countertops going to wood, just again to soften up that feel in the kitchen. So we're seeing some darker tones of. This happens to be a walnut, so that really rich brown tone, we're seeing that brought in as well.
Yeah, that would be beautiful on an island.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so if it just seems overwhelming, they can come in here, you can help them out.
Absolutely, and I think that's the key, is to make sure that all the pieces work together, complementary.
And get the kitchen of your dreams.
Absolutely.
Giving you a perfect blend of functionality and design for everyone's favorite room in the house. And it's not just kitchens. Kitchen Concepts Plus also does bathrooms. In fact, they're working on a brand new bathroom showroom.